Hi guys, and happy day again. So this is actually a overview of watching when I love this movie very much. It's called Happy Season. If I just finished watching it the fourth time. And so I think this movie did an amazing job. There's no even like explanation of this movie because it's like a classic movie, if I'm not mistaken, because every Christmas movie is going to be a classic. Not every one of them, but this one is, because it's all about family and love and just new hope. And so I just really loved it. So if you guys haven't heard of Happy's season, it talks about a girl named Harper who lives with her girlfriend named Abby. And so Harper invites Abby to her Christmas with her family. Well, the bad news is that Harper did not tell her parents that she's gay and she's in a relationship with Abby. So they're basically lying to the family, and per quote. So during the whole 5 days, Abby starts to see a lot of different of Harper in there. And so it kind of like made sense to doing that, because when a person wants to lead this lie up so much, she starts to change into the person she used to be, you know, faking that she is straight when she's not. And so that's a really kind of combo in there, because when we see that she's this person, the next thing we see her this person. And so there's so many like different things about this like story that just became so real in the end. So what else? Oh, there are some really good like characters in this that made this movie more drawn to it, where there's a guy named John. He's the character. He is amazing in the world. He happens to be Abby's best friend, and he's kind of like the guru kind of guy that basically tells her what's right and what's wrong. And there's some really good moments in there about him where he tells her, hey, you're doing a wrong thing when you're supposed to be doing this. And, you know, and then there's this lovely scene where he tells Abby that just because Harper does not want to tell you how she feels, how she, who she is to her family, does not mean that she doesn't love you. Always remember that. It's just because we're always scared of telling those words or telling those, because when we think about telling our parents, we think of scariness, we think about rejection, and always know that during the holidays, you can never keep up a lie. You can never do that. Always remember that. The truth will come out eventually. It always does. So yeah, it always will. And there's some amazing characters in there. And Kristen Stewart, she did an amazing job. I love you. I watched Twilight I swear, this woman is amazing. I even watched Charlie's Angels, and she did an amazing job in that. So honestly, Kristen Stewart, you did a best job in there. I'm hoping there's a part 2, because at the end there's some scene where I'm hoping. So yeah, it's really good. It's a really good movie. I'm going to give it a 10/10, guys. This is a really good movie. And just knowing that this was a beautiful blessing movie, I love movies like this, because it takes us to where that always remember that holidays is a special year to be with family, but also telling them about stuff that we couldn't tell them many years ago, and say, hey, you know, this and this and that and that. And it's a new beginning. It's a new hope. It's just how it's supposed to be every holiday. You learn new things and you move on. And learning those things, there may be sometimes hard to do that, and sometimes it's not. The mom did a great job in there. Tipper, or whatever her name is. She did a really good job in there, because there was one scene in there that when her daughters tell the whole truth about Harper, she's a lesbian, and her Abby is her girlfriend, and then Sloane, the second child, is getting a divorce. And then the third child, the oldest, what was the third name? Jane, how she's so abnormal, but she's still part of the family. And she realizes she's telling her husband that, hey, we don't even know what perfect is. And we we pressed this on our children that we couldn't tell them what the truth was in order to be themselves. And I love that how the mom told him, say, hey, I want to do karate, I want to do this, I hate flowers. And basically she's telling her husband that we don't even know what perfect is. We don't even know what it is. And so you guys have to watch this movie. This movie was perfectly good. It was sponsored lovely in this. It's where secrets and like relationships, and it's like a comedy romance type of movie that everybody should watch. Just please watch it. This, I swear, it's worth it because it brings the good in us all the time. So if you guys don't know, where does it come from? Watch it on Hulu. It's from a Hulu network. This is what it is right here. So here it is. And it's called Happy Seasons. And I'm hoping you guys love my overview of this movie. And knowing that there's more to come and there's more movies to come and everything. So I'm going to say goodbye. And I'll see you guys probably today because it's midnight. So bye.